crankshaft sensor in the '08 Suzuki XL7. Pretty much you have to drop the drive shaft, exhaust system, and that just made it more accessible to take the bolt off for the transfer case mount. So I removed the transfer case mount. You can see the mount right there and the bracket. So I removed both of them. The most pain in the ass part was taking off the bolt from the mount from the transfer case. The bolts that transfer to the cross member was pretty easy, but not the bolt directly off the bracket in that. Also, there's 4 bolts that go this way, and then there's 1 bolt that goes straight, and then you end up getting to the crank sensor. You can access the crank sensor. Crank sensor hole is right there, and that's where you turn on and pull it off. Well, that's the bolt hole for, there's a crank sensor hole, but that's the bolt hole that's straight ahead to take off the mount. It was kind of a headache, but got it all off. But that's your crank sensor. It's directly behind the bracket of the transfer case mount. So you don't really have to take the transfer case out, you just have to take off the bracket. It's still kind of a headache and a lot to get to, but that's just a good idea of what's going on. And then also it's got a safety lock. So what I did is I took off the sensor on both of the sensor, and then I disconnected the sensor from the wiring. And that's pretty much it. Just gotta put it back together. Thanks guys, add and subscribe.